Welcome to Art for Film's Sake. I'm Stephen Reed, and this is My Neighbour Totoro by RAID71. How can you tell when a film poster is more than just a film poster? For me, it's when you get that sense that the artist has a deep connection with the film in question. You can tell within the first few seconds of looking at it that they've poured their heart and soul into it. And the longer you look, the more their love for the film really shines through. Well, here is such a poster. My Neighbour Totoro by RAID71. The Studio Ghibli classic is a heartwarming film that tackles a big question. How do we cope when life gets tough? The story is told through the experiences of two childhood sisters, Satsuki and Mei. Their innocent young lives are turned upside down when their mother falls gravely ill. They have no choice but to move from the city to the countryside to be closer to the hospital where their mother now resides. The backdrop to this animated masterpiece, both literally and metaphorically, is the beauty of nature and the comfort it can bring when life becomes hard. Studio Ghibli is well known for its beautiful art style, in particular for the way the natural world comes to life. It must be a daunting brief for any artist to create a poster that can do justice to one of the most beautiful films ever created. Well, RAID71 has utterly nailed it. The fact that he has decided to eschew that style and use his own unique abstract approach is incredibly brave. And boy, does it work. This isn't just an incredible poster, it's a love letter. Those colours and trademark tapestry patterns are just stunning here. That gorgeous looking Japanese countryside seems to go on forever. Those fabulously hand-drawn titles, along with the credits, really gel with the overall piece. But what's the significance of the apparent zones of colour? I think the artist is cleverly using those colours to show us the two distinctive realms portrayed in the film. The real world and the imaginary one. Those far-off greens, blues and yellows reflect the colours of nature as we know it to be. That part of the image feels reassuringly familiar. Whereas the oranges and reds of the foreground symbolise an alternative version, a spiritual realm inhabited by Totoro, the cat bus and the soot sprites. And it's firmly in this imaginary zone that RAID71 has placed Satsuki and Mei. After all, it is they that spend a lot of the film inhabiting both. The thing that really strikes me here is the positioning of all the characters. They have been placed in such a way as to create a harmonious loop from the way they interact together. Satsuki peers anxiously out as Totoro floats towards her, carrying the missing Mei back to her older sister. They are also connected by that surging arc of soot sprites. This crescent shape also perfectly frames the cat bus in the middle, as it too bounds towards Satsuki on top of those power lines. It's a fabulous example of an artist using the magic triangle to draw you into the composition. If you stare at this remarkable poster long enough, you really feel like you're on that hilltop amongst those windswept blades of grass. And wind seems to play a significant part in the film. There are often moments of drama played out by the gusting wind as it moves through the trees, or is created by the flying cat bus or Totoro's mega yawns. Yet, RAID71 seems to capture a moment of stillness here. The way that Satsuki stands as if she's holding her breath. Totoro floating in the air as he cradles Mei. The soot sprites frozen in that perfect arc. It's a moment of contemplation and pure serenity. Like the film itself, this wonderful poster leaves you with something we all need when life gets tough. RAID71 is giving us a resounding reassurance that everything is going to work out just fine.